Oh,
Well, it wasn't quite quick enough. And it seems like the movie jumped a bit. At least on my end, it did. So, but
I
at
was gonna
least
give you a little golf
Nice
clap,
job.
and then you
there's too many
failed.
things to do on this is the problem. I have to click on the screensaver to get like the background going before we get live, right? Then I have to click the video, and as soon as I click the video, I then have to click this new window on the bottom that pops up to make it just the video on the screen. It's the best. That even with the fuck ups, that's the best it's been.
True.
So have you thought about adding the screen into the actual video so that way it starts off that way?
You can't do that. You can only add the scenes and then pull them in. So
looks good. I like it.
Okay.
because unlike the old StreamYard we used, this one on the in the design controls, all we have is like logo stuff. Like I can add like the rain.
No, I don't want the rain.
I can change our background and stuff like that.
Duggan, what song were you thinking of just then?
Umbrella.
Oh, because I was thinking of "Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone."
Oh, what about fucking November Rain? I should have thought of that. Duh.
Oh yeah, it's September though.
I want to know.
You can still listen
Have
to
you
it.
ever?
It is September.
It's not like November Rain. You can only be listened to in November, Dan.
Yeah, that's how it works.
No.
Yeah.
No, because what if you're thinking about how sad you were in November?
No, I don't think about November.
Because if I'm sad in November, I'm not thinking about it's November's fault. But if you're sad after November, you're like, man, November sucked.
Dan, that's why I was thinking about you the other day. Is because
Why are you thinking about me?
how you gave me
You
really
would
good
take-
tips on how to brine
you would
a turkey, and I can't wait
take-
to make
oh,
one
yeah.
this year.
I was actually talking about that at work the other day.
I'm gonna take my time. Like I felt rushed. Now I know the
Yeah.
game plan, so I'm gonna advance tactics going into it and make it even better. It was like
You're
a
gonna-
7 this year. I'm going for like a 9.
Yeah, mine's always a 9.5. You're dry brining.
Yeah.
Yeah, dry brine the shit out of that motherfucker. Ooh.
Nice. All right, Mike Duggan, you said you had an off the top for us.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have been following anything in the sports world over the last couple of days,
Oh,
Nope.
yes, absolutely.
but there was an incident out in Florida. There was a Phillies game versus the Marlins.
Yeah.
A home run was hit out into center left field, and a scrum ensued. And a gentleman ended up grabbing the ball and going over to his son and putting the ball in his kid's glove. Everybody was excited. And
I saw this. The old lady came over and yelled at him.
Within seconds, a woman came over and accosted the man verbally. And
She straight up touched him. That's technically assault and battery.
gave the
So
ball back. Right. So I was thinking, because a lot of this was, she got flack for it in the stadium. The kid ended up getting comped with a bunch of stuff. But I was thinking, after watching the video a couple times, I didn't see any children around her. So my argument for her kind of went out the fucking window. Because I was thinking, like, my mom, if anyone's ever met my mom, she is fucking a deranged psychopath when it comes to sporting events. So if she was in that situation, I could see her easily making a grand scene, just the way this lady did.
well,
But
have you seen the picture? Have you seen the picture of the lady like this?
Oh yeah, with the ring. Yeah, but I want to get your guys' view on it, because I don't have a child, but I want to see what you guys would have done in that situation if you were, having your son there. If Sam was there or Alex was there or any one of your kids were there. I mean, how do you think you would have handled that?
If I was there, if I was the guy who nabbed the ball,
John's children's names are Lachlan and Killian, by the way.
Thank you,
I
Dan.
decide on which one to go with, and I froze.
yes, Lilo and Kiki.
Little Kiki.
I would think if I was the one who nabbed the ball for my son and the lady came over to give me shit and she didn't have her own kids, I'd be like, get the fuck out of my face. He's a kid. He deserves the ball. Not you, you dusty old bat.
Let me ask a question. When this happens, am I in Florida when it happens?
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
You are
Okay.
the game is in Florida.
If she puts her hands on me, I'm socking her one.
Hell
So-
yeah. Oh, stand your ground? Is that a
Oh,
stand
yeah.
your ground state?
Bang!
So one thing, so my wife and I were talking about this, in the videos that I've seen have said that the dad was like ready to throw fists, and I said no, he was not. He was frightened and he shrimped.
He was frightened for sure.
The
It was
move that he did was like this.
a situation.
He shrimped.
Yeah, well, she kind of appeared, Dan. If you
Just
watch
like
the video.
Gollum would. Ah!
She did.
Yeah.
She kind of appeared because he's there. He's like, I got this ball for you, my son. He turns around and fucking Crypt Keeper's in his face. Being like,
He's also
ball!"
like hugging the kid. He's also like hugging the kid from behind.
here.
The kid is
I'm
so
gonna bring
happy.
it from here.
The kid is so happy, and if anybody
Now
were to
bring that
come up
shot.
to me,
You would have died.
oh, I
Yeah.
mean, I probably would have never been over there fighting for a ball, but
You're dead.
I fully believe that like home run balls and stuff. If there are if I was ever going for a home run ball and there were kids going for it too, I'd be like, have at it, kids.
If I caught a home run ball and it wasn't my kid and there were other kids around me, I would give it to one of the kids around me too.
Yeah.
Like that's just how I would do it.
That's how it works.
no shit.
That's how it works. Why do I have this baseball?
I have the opposite.
That's
So
from,
you're saying,
that's
are
from
you
the
saying,
All-Star game in Fenway.
John,
Yeah.
are you saying that in Florida it's okay? It's okay to assault someone if they get
So-
up in your business like that?
Stand your
I'm
ground,
saying
right?
you're more likely to be charged in Massachusetts for it, for sure.
Yeah, but
I
that
thought
just
the other way about it. I thought in Florida, because you never know what kind of crazy fucking person you're actually dealing with, you'd be less likely to assault the person because all of a sudden that punch you throw turns into a fucking knife in your fucking the underside of your chin. Like, "Ah!"
Dude, hands down, right? I would sit there and say that you're more likely to be charged in Massachusetts for socking her one, right? In Florida, I think you can get away with it. I think you
Yeah,
can get
but
away
you
with
have
it.
to
I think
think
they
of
would sit
the
there and
situation.
go, yeah, that lady's a little fucking creepy. She's a little crypt keeper, really. Like in that, you sit there, you go, yeah, I get it. You know, in Florida, it's an open carry. You got these guns, right? And bang.
So
Two.
the situation was he was there with his wife and kids. So say you do lay that lady out, right? She fucking takes a dirt nap, right? I mean, people are gonna start cheering, but then you're gonna get cuffed out, and then
Right.
that's gonna be the scene that you snuffed out a lady.
Yeah.
That had
It's
it
hard,
coming.
hard to go to work the next day.
I feel like if you punched her head would spin 360 and she would just drop.
Hard to go to work the next day, walking in with the biggest fucking aviators, bang, hat backwards, walking in.
The
being
whole
like,
office is clapping for you. Yes. Good job.
So
Cool.
that just this whole thing just really goes to show how shitty Philadelphia sports fans actually are.
100%.
They are. They've
If you
been
didn't realize it
voted
about the
like
Eagles.
the worst fans in every sport.
Oh, yeah.
100%. That's how Bill Burr got his start. He was ripping into the Philadelphia fucking crowd at that one comedy show.
That Philadelphia incident.
No, I agree. I definitely wouldn't. I would not have given her the ball if she
Oh,
came up
God,
to me
no.
and started shit. No fucking way. Not if it was for a
Okay,
kid.
so play that out, right? So you don't give her the ball, you'll go, lady, get away from me. She just won't leave you alone. Then what?
Then you stand up, crack your knuckles,
Throat
and you
chop.
go get the you go get the attendant, and you say, "Get this bitch out of my face."
No, you know what I do? I take that ball and I go, "I'm sorry, son," and I throw it back onto the field.
That's right.
And I say, "You want it? Go fucking
Go
get it."
Get it. Fetch.
You want this fucking
No, see,
ball?
you
This
guys-
ball?
You guys go ahead. You don't take it far enough. I sit there. I go, hands in the mouth, making myself vomit onto her fucking chest and go, get the fuck out of my face.
Vomit. All right. What is
Yeah.
with your interaction with people, John? You like grab dicks or
No,
vomit on people?
the
Like,
good old
what?
the good old dick twist works.
It does.
Not when you're saying hello.
I mean, that's more of a light. It's light torsion.
Testicular torsion is nothing to joke about.
No,
Oh,
it's not.
No,
It's
it's
fucking
not.
awful.
I had it bad for like a year. It wouldn't go away, but now it's good.
No, you didn't.
I thought I did.
Okay, the real. Did anybody watch The Pit on HBO?
Yeah, I love that show.
I didn't.
You're such a
No.
fucking liar, Duggan.
Why would I lie about that?
Because I rattled off in the group chat. I rattled off like 4 or 5 great shows, and you're like,
You didn't say
I
the
don't
pit.
know what any of this is.
You
The
didn't
pit.
say the pit. First of all,
Who's in the pit?
Pope from my favorite TV show, and this other guy, and this other lady, and a couple of young guys. And
the Pope, yes.
no,
Yeah, the Pope was in it.
a character named Pope in another show that I watched plays this other guy he was in the military and he lost his leg, and he's a really good like doctor.
Pope.
And the premise is that all the shit happens at one shift, and there's like a fucking festival, and there was a huge mass shooting, and people got to deal with all this shit happening.
All right, okay.
Want me to go on more?
No, you got me. You got me. You watched it. You watched it.
You know what's
So
funny?
the-
Is
the one scene with
wait. So that show, it takes place all on the exact same day?
Yeah.
Okay,
The one
I
shift
didn't know that.
at a
I
hospital.
didn't know that, and I was about to say I only saw one episode of that. It was the one with the festival shooting or whatever. And you're telling me that's the whole fucking season, so that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a great show. It's a
really
great
good.
show, but the part with the testicular torsion is great. Because Kevin, if you actually had testicular torsion and it's not dealt with quick enough, you lose the nut.
I know. I had I really don't know how to describe it, but it was like the left side of my testicle bag was just killing down to my left testicle.
Your
for
bag hurt?
6 months.
Like the
Like
skin?
it was the tubing inside the bag for sure that was
So
causing
you're-
pain.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know what is it. It first started when I was one hockey game, Dan. I got a cup my cup was sitting funky, and just from it wasn't like I took a shot to the fucking cup, but like just moving my legs too fast while I was skating caused some tension on my sack.
Don't cyclists get that a lot?
Probably, but it hurt, and I was like, I constantly had every time I went to the bathroom, I was like pulling on them and trying to I'm like, are they twisted? Like, what's going on here?
Keep it twisted.
Like how do I solve this problem? And then
He was
eventually it
giving
just
himself
went
the old
away,
dick
went away
twist.
on its own.
I gotta tell you,
Funny side story to that we've already talked about. When I got my vasectomy and they gave me the injection, my left testicles, like the left side of my testicle hurts. That it was during that time frame that it was hurting. And when they injected me on the left side, I didn't feel it. I felt it go in on the first one because they do both sides. And then when they don't inject your testicles, they do the tube. It's still gross. But when they did the left side, I didn't feel it. I was like, I didn't feel it like I felt on the right side.
Well, it's because the Novocaine already hit from
I
the
know,
first
but
one.
he's like, but you should be able to feel it going
Duggan-
up in your system still.
Duggan, that's why I took an Ativan before my vasectomy.
Yeah, but you cop
You
out
gotta
everything
walk
though.
clean.
You cop out everything.
I
That
do.
guy got in there.
You
That
gotta
guy get in there.
drive
Was like,
down.
oh, we got to untwist
Yeah,
his
They
dick.
can knock you out for the
Kevin.
dentist.
No, they didn't knock me out. Did you go? Were you straight? Did you go into your vasectomy straight?
No, I went into a gay.
You beat me to it, you prick.
I was like, I can't even do it. Yeah, never mind.
You telling me? You telling me that you didn't? Did you self-medicate or did you take their free medication?
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything. You just went in and said, "Stop sniffing
it.
hose, dude."
Yeah, bro. They fucking numbed me and shit, and they did it. I'm a fucking
No.
man.
I looked at them. I took the Ativan and I was like,
How could
Chop-
I look my wife in the
chop my
face
legs off.
after she gave birth to 3 children and only one time did she get medicine? 2 of them she just said, get them out. She did nothing. How could I not go in and get a testicle surgery and look at her straight in the face?
because they're your testicles.
No, I did nothing. I didn't do any of that shit. I was like, I'll be fine. So I just went in and I was fine. It was uncomfortable. It hurt. Yeah,
Nope.
it was not the nicest sensation, but
Duggan, if you were to ever get one, you're taking the Ativan.
I'm not getting one, baby. It's
If
fucking
you were
horrible.
to,
This would never happen.
if you were to,
You're gonna have to strap me down to a fucking table, my legs down, my wrists down, like I'm fucking Jesus Christ, and you're gonna have to force feed me whatever it is. Good night.
I loved it.
Well, you did, you fucking masochist.
I was like, take him away. Take him away. You get rid of him, right? They're like, no.
Afterwards, Duffy goes, man, that was the best hand job I've ever had.
Started jerking my wing.
One thing, I'll tell you truthfully, the thing I liked the least about the whole procedure was you laid down.
Face down?
Before. You lay down, legs akimbo. I don't know if that's the right thing. You lay down, and then the nurse comes in and she kind of
wait, hold on. Were you Pooh Bear?
Yeah.
Shirt, no pants.
Yeah, I mean, they gave me like a hospital gown type deal.
Did you have your socks on?
I don't remember.
I was
really thinking about my feet. But anyways, I was there, and they came in, and the nurse kind of just like, she probably did this to you too, Dan, but like,
oh yeah, because we had our vasectomies done at the same place.
We did.
We did.
The place in
They got
Nashville.
a 2-for-1 special, Duggan.
Yeah, 2-for-1 special. We high-fived each other. On
Actually,
the way by
it was actually 4 for 2. Okay.
Yeah. But so she kind of just takes this like very thin blanket and uses it to like she put my dick up on my belly and then kind of folded the blanket over it to help hold it in place for the surgery. And all I was thinking was like, that's not the most like secure thing to hold my dick up away from this surgery to what to happen. What happens if he finds his way down to the operating area?
Wait, so you guys don't have testicles?
No, they have testicles. they just got the tubes cauterized.
Dan said 4 for 2, and that sent me on a fucking tizzy.
They're not eunuchs.
I thought you were just flopping around like a turkey.
No, they cut the line that creates the sperm. That's all.
Yeah.
Or creates the
creates the canal to ejaculate the sperm.
Seems like an awful lot to just not pull out.
Yeah, but now I don't have to ever do that again. Ever.
Seems like trauma.
I like it.
Yeah, I bet.
I highly recommend.
I recommend it. Everybody get it.
Yep.
The best is the battle, because they tell you like after a week or two, you got to start jerking off a ton to like get rid of all the excess that might be in there that's still active, and that's incredible. It's like a battle wound situation. Yeah. You're just like, sorry,
yeah.
sorry,
the first one
to do it.
Yeah. But the first one is also like the first one you ever had.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
Oh, so it's like really yellowy and fucking mucus looking, cloudy.
Oh, what?
I know what you're talking about.
Really?
I'm just talking about quantity.
Just pump, like that fucking Elmer's glue pump.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Wow.
I really hope that any of the people that John has told about this podcast at work that I don't ever want tuning into it again, don't tune into this episode.
I like how we went from talking about the Phillies to tricking off and testicles.
Well, technically, we went from beating women for a baseball to sperm.
We went from beating women for a baseball to beating off.
Segue. Talk about aliens.
Speaking of beating off, can you believe that that those bugs ate that milkman?
Yeah, he beat up that alien.
Can I not show this while that's up? Because that's that. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
Love it.
Oh, man. People in space shows are fucking stupid. Like, there's no excuse for just being like, I'm just going to walk into this pen of dangerous fucking animals. There's no excuse.
Hold on. Kevin, do people do that in reality?
Yes.
If they know that there's like an invasive alien species in a pen, no, they don't.
Kevin, yes, they most certainly fucking do.
So, Kevin,
right? There are ladies that go out there and pet buffalo because they think it's a good idea, right? There are ladies that go in there.
That's some lady named Jennifer.
Yeah, exactly.
That is Jennifer. That's Wendy. Wendy goes out there. It's like, oh, good alien, good.
She's not real. She's a fucking robot.
You're talking about a lady like walking into an open area where she stumbles across an animal. This is a a testing facility where they know that these fucking things are super dangerous, and the kid knows, and he's just like, you know what? Let me walk in and feed you the Brussels sprouts that I got.
Hold on. Number one, remember that they are children in adult milk bodies. And number two, have you ever heard of a young man named Harambe?
That's correct. I was about to bring that up. Thank you, Dan.
That's true.
That's the only thing. Is like,
they weren't
Harambe's a real fucking story.
The kid that fell into the Harambe pen was like 3 or 4 years old, wasn't he?
He was fine.
Yeah, he fell in. He didn't open the fucking door and say, "Let me go check what's up."
You're right. Yeah, that's exactly what happens. His mom didn't like completely ignore him and let him drop in.
And it's beyond. It doesn't matter.
Even worse.
Even if you're gonna go the kid route, and you can say that the synth walked in there and he shouldn't have walked in there, the guy later with the synth in the pen, the fucking doctor who did this process, also goes into the pen
like a dumb.
He said, "Oh dang, milkman." You're all
How
milking
close
shit.
was our eyeball though with that fucking nudge to get that dude to fall? That eyeball keeps surprising me every episode.
But
Dude,
did you also see how pissed he was at the end of that episode? He was planning some shit, but at the same time, he was like, I'm really kind of mad about this because of whatever. I don't remember what any of their fucking names are. Is he Nibs?
Tootsie.
Toodles?
No,
Tootsie
Toodles.
was
The one that is his mother is being basically held hostage by Morrow.
Oh, that's fucking
slightly,
yeah.
Slightly.
Which one's Smee?
That was the girl, his black friend.
Oh.
No, is that Smee?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Hold on.
I thought Smee was the girl. I thought Smee was the girl with the pigtails.
The baby?
The one who says she's smarter than the other
ones,
even though.
Maybe. I don't know. Okay, hold on.
It's hard to remember.
Morrow. Slightly is the one that lured
Morrow's
what's his face. Yeah. Curly is the girl, the other girl that's not the baby girl and not Wendy. Smee
is the dude. The other dude.
Smee's the dude. Nibs is the baby one. Toodles got his face fucked by bird bugs.
Yeah. So are those different from the ticks? I couldn't tell.
Yes.
They are, right? And do they only eat like fucking metal objects? Because did you see that tray? It was like graphite and like weird ass shit.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, so
those
are giant, weird looking, giant metal eating flies.
So our Xenomorph baby, he's like a young adult right now. He's
huge now.
I didn't think he was that big, but he's as big as that first one. Yeah,
this picture right here, he was. I called that a young adult.
I call that a baby.
Yeah, because baby was a little worm snake thing.
Yeah.
Oh, so then that's like the toddler.
Yeah, I'd say that's tall. Okay, he's definitely. I'd say he's at least like a late teen when he.
I would say 10
when he
years old.
drops himself down from his tail.
20 years old. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd give him.
Yeah, they age up quick.
They do.
Yeah, I'm nervous for everybody. They're fucking this. First of all, how fucking bullshit was that fucking prodigy during his little meeting? If I was that fucking Wayland lady, I would have just beat his fucking ass in that place. I can't stand it.
He was right though. He had all the cards, man. He did.
He caused that crash.
I know he did, but he had all the cards. She's like talking about settlements and shit, and he's like, well, I don't know, since they are illegal life forms. Like, he was ready to go, and she was like, you fucking.
And she's like, $50 billion. He's like, sure, absolutely. After the 6-week quarantine.
Yeah. He fucking creamed himself knowing that he got her in the bag.
Oh, he had her, dude.
And then as he's walking away, he's like, ha ha!
Don't worry, Morrow's coming. He's coming to fuck shit up.
Dude,
I don't think
know.
he's gonna have to. I don't think he's gonna have to.
No.
I think Timothy Olyphant is the real bad guy of this series.
100%.
Do you think he's gonna turn bad in the end?
Dude, I think he's already bad.
He's already bad. He was seeing everything that was going on in that laboratory. He saw Toodles with the melty face. He saw.
Yeah, but he also knows that he can't get hurt because he's a robot.
Yeah. Well, no, he can get hurt by the face melting bugs because they eat metal. He saw. I keep having to refer to this. I forget everybody's fucking name. Slightly. lure the doctor guy in there to get a face hugger on him, and he saw him go through the thing, and then fucking Boy Cavalier goes and says, he's like, everything okay? And he's like, yep.
Peachy.
Actually, I believe he said affirmative.
So
Affirmative.
in this one, right, the only people that know that the aliens go into live organisms to make the xenomorph is like the rich young kid, Timothy Olyphant, and that crew, right? Because Wayland hasn't done any studies yet. They just know that.
No, they know.
Oh, Morrow fucking knows for sure.
They sent them specific. I mean, obviously, there's all the species, but they. How would they know about the xenomorph, right? Because this I imagine takes place before Alien.
Yeah.
So
and
this
Morrow also downloaded all of the data from that ship.
Okay, so I know that this takes place 2 years before Romulus, but when they went to go to the ship, they didn't know what they were going to get, right?
Is it two? No, they had to have known. This isn't 2 years before Romulus, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was. I thought
no.
it was way before.
No.
I thought it was like
Nope.
100 years.
It's
before
2 years. It's 2 years before Alien.
Sorry.
okay.
Thank you. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 2 years before Alien. Romulus takes place
Like
20
100
years. 20 years after Alien.
Okay.
Okay, so where I'm going with this is they know that those fucking face huggers, that's how they make the xenomorph. So why don't they wear fucking masks?
But
I don't
I mean,
think they
they
would
should.
matter.
If you wear if you wear like a metal shield or a metal helmet like Iron Man, they're just gonna they're gonna fucking just dick slap you around.
Bane?
Yeah, but you leave out the fact that they have a tail that wraps around your neck, right? That slowly tries to choke you. That's how it gets your mouth to open.
Yeah, but I mean, if you
Yes,
have the
yeah.
helmet on, you're just gonna die anyways, rather than make them have a xenomorph come out.
I mean, instinct is to go ahead and survive, though.
Eh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then you try to cut it off, and it burns a fucking hole through your neck. So,
Yeah.
Do you guys think they're gonna try and save that one guy who had his face melted, or is there any saving him, or is he dead?
I think
I don't-
he's gonna end up getting taken.
I wonder if they have like their consciousness backed up somewhere on a mainframe friggin' Johnny Depp Transcendence style.
So I thought the same thing, Dan. Right. I was also thinking the fact that there's nothing left of that kid's like inner workings to use to go ahead and save inside there. So if he is still alive, it's through a backup. That's it.
Yeah, because I mean that milk sack is gone.
100%.
All the milk is leaked out.
That's
Yeah, that robot's fucked. But that
Yeah.
doctor dude, he's gonna get taken by who? Timothy Olyphant.
The
You
doctor
mean
dude with the face
face
hugger
hugger?
on?
Yeah.
I think that Morrow's going to get a hold of him.
Yeah.
I think he's going to
Yeah.
get. I think he's going to get exfilled. So
He's got to go get him into a cryo unit, though. He's got to go.
I also think that Slightly and his family are fucked.
Oh yeah.
oh, for sure.
They're
Morrow
all fucked.
is a bad motherfucker.
I think that
Yes.
is slightly already dead.
Yeah, they've been dead. That's how it works.
Yes. They've been dead, and then fucking Morrow's gonna use his hand sword and just chop Slightly's head right off. Be like, thank you.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
I think the only one who lives in the show at the end of it is going to be the Wendy.
Because of her clicker ability.
It's gonna be her and a xenomorph. They're gonna be together.
Her brother's going to die, and
Oh, 100%.
is the show?
She's gonna ride the xenomorph like a goddamn fucking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Woo. The first part was
Yeah.
decent.
Up until
Kevin fell asleep.
No, I didn't. I'm looking up something. I'm trying to see if there's any spoilers for who's
Dude, can we still go ahead and talk about the fucking the snake dick that comes out of that sack that sits on the ceiling, right? And what
We
the
know
fuck
what that
that thing
is,
is
sir.
actually for?
What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, right. We don't know what it is.
It reminds me of the the bad flower in Jumanji,
Yes.
Nice.
the big yellow one. So I think that's what it does. I think it grabs you and then tries to suck you in, into its little pod where then it slowly devours
Yeah,
you.
decomposes you and it uses you as feed.
Yeah.
So I was trying to look up like how many of these the actors that are playing these characters, how many episodes each of the synths are in to know if that would give us away if any of them die. And the guy who plays Toodles is listed as 7 episodes, so he's probably dead. And they're just they're gonna bring his face into his body into the next one. And that's gonna be like, that counts as your 7th episode.
Well, the girl who plays Nibs
Yes,
is in
she's only
6.
listed as 6, but she had an episode after the eyeball thing where she wasn't in it at all. So,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but that's it. Everybody else looks like they make it all the way to at least the last episode.
How many are there? Do we know?
And what episode was this
6.
that we just watched? 7?
6, I think.
6?
Right?
Oh, next episode is 7, so we have 2 more.
Excellent.
It's a good show.
Can't
Yeah, I don't
fucking
know.
wait.
I mean, it seems like we're running out of episodes to like really explore all of the creatures. I have no idea what that thing is. I mean, I hope someone gets killed by it. Like, I'm hoping it's a. Did you guys just say this? Like a Venus flytrap situation? Where like,
Yeah, something similar to.
Yes, I equated it to the big yellow flower in
Yeah.
Jumanji.
it's
Well,
gonna fucking.
I don't think anything's gonna survive because we know that they send fucking Sigourney Weaver to go chase some more fucking xenomorphs, right?
Oh, that island's getting nuked or something. So
Yeah.
it's about.
Well, maybe. Right now, Wayland could get a hold of these things and put them on ice. We just don't know. And let's.
Or welcome to Jurassic
Mhm.
Park.
I'm thinking
and that's how
horrifying.
fucking Alien Predator starts. They just fucking go down there and hunt them for sport.
Mhm.
They just start inviting predators
Yeah,
in.
right.
It's either the only way this series probably ends. They said they don't know. Again, they're given the boat codes and all that shit. I imagine Wendy and maybe her brother get off on a boat as the island's exploding and all the fucking species are dead. And
Except for the ticks.
So I have a question. If they're on an island, if everybody on that island was either a hybrid or a synth or whatever, not a real human, what do we know what the life expectancy of a xenomorph actually is?
No.
And what happens if they can no longer propagate?
They just
Great question.
Those eggs are there. There's no host to grow another
Yeah, they just
xenomorph.
die off.
So as of right now, there's only one xenomorph on that island,
they lay dormant forever.
and the other
And one's
xenomorph,
getting ready to be
the other
hatched.
xenomorph that was there
Well,
was dead.
one's getting ready to be hatched and one's an adult teen.
Right.
They're like bioweapons,
Early
so
20.
they live for. I think they could live forever. Truthfully, if they're not killed.
Let's say, how long can a
I was just looking this up.
xenomorph?
I bet
Yeah.
you their life expectancy is like thousands of years.
A xenomorph's lifespan varies drastically by its life stage and environmental conditions, ranging from days for a facehugger or potentially thousands of years for a queen or eggs. Adult warriors typically live for weeks to months, but can extend their lives through suspended animation, while the queen is biologically built for longevity, hibernating for centuries or millennia. The original film suggests a short lifespan, but later media established their ability to hibernate and survive for extended periods, especially in dormant states.
So they're gonna be cold.
So this guy is a young warrior as of right now, soon to be an old warrior. But my thing is, what do they eat? If
That's
there's
another
nothing
thing,
for
yes.
him to eat
Fruits and fruit.
or hunt, he's gonna live for a couple weeks and then die.
Unless he can adapt and just start eating on like flora and fauna.
Well, it's a
Thanks.
great question. Like, what the fuck do they actually eat?
Google.
Humans.
Do they eat, like?
Imagine
you
if-
never see them eating a human. You see them like eviscerating them. You see them punching holes. in
Yeah,
them.
they killed
Well,
him.
maybe that's why
That's-
their life expectancy is the way it is because they don't eat. They just run on like a cycle and they have to hibernate to live longer.
So I also saw something recently about a xenomorph that kind of piqued my interest,
They're
and I
okay.
said that makes the most sense. So they have their mouth and they open the mouth and a smaller mouth
Correct.
comes out. When they have to poop, Do you think their butt opens up and another smaller butt
Mhm.
comes out?
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Right. It's the only thing that makes sense.
I got this little guy here. It's a xenomorph walking a face hugger who's pissing on a fire hydrant.
Amazing.
Nice.
What is that even
Amazing.
made of?
It's plastic. It's like a toy. I'm gonna give it to Sam.
Where does
I'm
one
gonna give
buy
it to Sam.
some? Where does one buy something?
I didn't buy
Does
this.
it have an iPhone in its hand?
Eric Nelson gave me this actually.
Does it have an iPhone in its hand?
Yes, it does.
Yeah. If you give that to Sam, it's gonna end up smashed on the garage floor, and Sarah's gonna throw it
No,
away.
this thing's cool. She wouldn't do that. Maybe she would.
Because this thing right here isn't cool.
It's not as cool as this little guy. It doesn't take up much space. But
I heard you fart. I heard you fart. I heard it. I
thought it
heard
was my
that.
headphones.
Dude, that was so loud.
Holy shit. Those
It
grooves
was
are working
perfectly
good.
timed.
Whoa.
There was a little. Yeah, Duffy, when are we getting our groons on?
Ooh, I got groons upstairs. They kind of
Brought
taste
to you
like
by
shit.
Runes.
But
Oh, yeah, I imagine they probably.
yeah,
don't taste good.
the mother in my neighborhood who gave them to Sarah was like, my kids hate these. You guys can have them.
You have
And
a
then
mother
we all got home and had a pack. And like, I don't know if it made me go to the bathroom any more than it normally would, but it tasted like shit.
That lady dosed you guys and made you all shit yourself. She was just laughing to herself.
It's like a prune. It tasted like a prune or like a raisin in gummy bear form. Like it was.
That's
just
why it's
like-
called a groon.
I know.
It's a gummy groon. It's groon.
Gross.
Yeah. All right. Before we jump on to Peacemaker, let's react to this trailer really quick. Trailer for The Rip. It's gonna rip.
Is it just ripping butts?
Ripping
Yeah.
and tearing. The
So,
ripping and
there's been
tearing.
some developments. We have a few more questions.
Oh, Netflix.
Last time we spoke, you described the job as follows. Your unit works the dope
Man,
game. Drugs,
damn.
guns. Knock, knock. Miami PD.
How you doing this evening?
5 cops just magically appeared on my doorstep. I've been better.
You mind if we come inside?
But the majority of your work consisted of cash seizures.
I don't have any drugs.
Dog's not trained to detect drugs. The dog's trained to detect money.
How much was the tip that came in? 300 grand. That's a $20 million rip.
Oh.
It'd be so much easier if we just stole this money. I swear to God.
You should just take whatever money you want and walk away before this goes really bad for all of us.
No one needs to die tonight. You have 30 minutes to get out of that house.
What we do right now and who we talk to matters. The longer we stick around here, the dicier this shit's gonna be. Tell me what's fucking going on. You think I want to?
Yeah, was that
I
Shalko
don't
Copley?
trust you right now, and
I don't
that's
know.
a
I think it was a
fucking
skinwalker.
Any ideas who might want this money?
$20 million. Where do you want to
Hey.
start?
Green Lantern.
AWTGG. What does it mean?
Are we the good guys?
Probably not.
Steven Yeun. Fuck yeah.
He's gonna die in that movie.
Oh, I think most of them
He's
probably
the next.
do.
He's the next Sean Bean. Dude dies
Dies
in
and
everything.
It looks like a good little caper though. That movie. It's
Do we know who directed that?
I don't.
I will tell you right now. It was directed by Joe Carnahan.
Oh, the
What's
great
he known
Joe
for?
Carnahan, yeah.
He is known for writing Smoking Aces, The A-Team, producing Cop Shop, writing Narc. If you
So-
want to know what he
You had me at
directed,
Smoking Aces.
It's funny you say that
Yeah.
because I just watched Smoking Aces the other day, and I'm prepared to die on that hill. That is probably the greatest movie ever made.
It is wildly enough, I love that movie.
It's so fucking good.
Hey,
The
oh, he
cast
also-
on that is
yeah.
outstanding.
he also directed Smoking Aces. He wrote it and
Oh.
directed it.
Done. Sold.
Yep. He
I will,
also
I, I will see it based on this
directed The
alone.
Gray.
How did
I mean,
that?
I'm gonna watch
How
it.
did that movie not win any fucking awards with that cast?
Smoking Aces?
You don't know Smoking Aces?
Dude, that storyline is amazing, and that
It
cast is outstanding.
Yeah.
I remember watching it one time and thinking this is just like so.
What?
Oh, Jeremy Piven's outstanding in that movie.
Fucking Jeremy Piven.
A
I hate
real
Jeremy
actor.
Piven.
He doesn't have the muscles like Frank Grillo. He could just go around fucking shirtless, winning awards.
If Frank Grillo was in Smoking Aces, it would be an excellent movie.
Frank Grillo didn't exist when Smoking Aces came out.
He was
Sure
just
he did.
Grillo.
I'm pretty sure he did.
He was in The Warrior. Oh, no, that didn't come out yet.
I am the warrior.
So 2006.
No.
2006.
When did Warrior
Smoking
come out?
Aces came out.
Tom
Frank got
Hardy.
released in 2007.
2011?
Frank Grillo was, my God, that dude's been busy the past couple of years.
Yeah. He knew he was gearing up for his big shot with Marvel. I mean, DC.
Back then, he was doing onesie twosie episodes. He was in 18 episodes of Prison Break in 05 and 06.
Okay.
He was in 13 episodes of Blind Justice.
Hell yeah. Blind Justice. Great show.
Yeah.
Where he was blind and
He was
delivering
in
justice.
18 episodes of For the People.
It was like Daredevil during the day.
He was in 4 episodes of The Shield.
Eh,
Oh my God, he was in Minority Report.
Yeah.
He was pre-crime cop,
Number 3.
meaning he wore a helmet and you didn't know it was fucking him.
nice.
No, he was in the background when Tom Cruise was doing his fucking thing.
Yeah. There's no way that they weren't like, you know what, this guy might be wearing a helmet and we can't tell, but he's got something about him. Move him
That
to the
jawline, I
front.
don't know what it is.
Just move him to the
Something
front.
about him. Something about him.
Someday he's gonna be Rick Flag Sr.
Someday he's gonna be slightly above mediocre.
Dude,
We
Rick
love you,
Flag
Mark.
Jr.'s hand gestures in episode 3 when they're in the office space when Peacemaker goes to see his girl, entertaining as shit.
Oh my
Dude.
God, it is by
Amazing.
far. I mean, he's such a pussy.
I love it. It's
It's
so
great.
dude. When he's like he has two phones when he's looking up and shit.
Incredible.
Who put this barrel here? It's not
Incredible.
supposed to be here around the turn.
I told you before, we can't have this barrel here.
And then he sits down at that guy's desk. It's fucking hysterical. Like I love that scene. That scene's so funny.
It's so good. Yeah, it was total shock when she's getting dressed in the morning in that opening scene, and then all of a sudden he's in bed with her. I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, that's why she hated Peacemaker so much in that first fucking season.
Yep.
I love when they tie shit in like that.
Excellent.
So he was with the Enchantress in leading up to
That was
this.
hardcore. Yep.
That's cool because I love that chick.
Cara Delevingne?
Delevingne.
She can't act worth a damn though.
I did like her as the Enchantress though.
I didn't. She was doing all this weird.
I like that. Like the girl from 300.
No, that's different. That was cool because that was all filmed underwater.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that scene. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Zack Snyder, but he did something good in that movie. And that was
300 is an enjoyable Zack Snyder movie. That's
it
for
is.
Sure.
It is.
Think
But
Because he didn't have to write it.
yeah,
That's true.
it was already written in the history books, and that's what I've said. I've said if Zack Snyder is writing a movie and can be grounded by historical events and
like
there's a
Rebel.
limit to it, it ends up being okay.
Well, 300, it obviously historically probably happened, maybe.
Inspired.
He adapted it from the 300 comic book by Frank
Right.
Miller, and
Right,
it's literally
which,
just
again,
it's just
right.
beat for beat. The comic is what he adapted, so it's literally.
Yeah.
If you're just doing that, Zack Snyder's fine. It's whenever he's like, I have an original thought about how I want to handle this. And
No!
then it's, no.
Picture a whole field of wheat in slow motion as the camera pans from one side to another.
Now drop the chaff in slow motion. Drink the water from the bottom of the barrel in slow
Slow
motion.
Hey, how we're in space and there's all this cool shit that could be on like random planets, shit you've never seen. What about instead of any of that, we do just like a run-of-the-mill wheat field?
How about a mill field of wheat?
Fucking
It's like,
terrible.
like yeah, you could
in a Nordic harvesting village.
yes,
Of all things.
set in a mountainous landscape that could easily be in America.
Surrounded by water.
But there is one robot.
Right. But
That has antlers.
But when you're looking away from the village and past the wheat field, we will have like 3 suns or
And a giant other fucking planet.
And another planet with rings around it. Like,
Bunch of
oh, we're
stuff.
living on the moons of
People are
Saturn.
gonna know it's space.
Gravity doesn't exist.
Especially when the space Nazis show up. Oh,
Yeah.
what? Not to mention the big gun on the space Nazi ship.
Don't worry.
Yes.
Yeah. Don't
Yes.
worry. Space travel? Yeah. We spent so much money on space travel, we need analog fucking turrets. Spared no expense except for this gun that we can only move by exerting ourselves to the point of exhaustion.
That's what they have.
Might as
light
well just get
bulbs
somebody else
for.
to fucking push.
They literally got in the movie Titanic. They got the Titanic in full reverse faster than they got that gun to aim 3 degrees to the left.
Yes. Also,
They never got that boat into reverse. They could barely
did.
go left.
Yeah, they got it. They got it in full. They got it. They went to full stop and then they put it right rear rudder. So they turned on
There's
the
no
right.
fucking chance they
and they-
stopped.
No,
They
they
did.
didn't. I'm just saying they stopped the engine, so they stopped going forward, but you still had the forward momentum. So then they turned on one propeller to reverse it and went right full rudder to try and swing the back end out around the thing, but it failed.
the iceberg.
Thank you, the thing.
The thing.
But I'm just saying, this was a ship going like 14 knots, and they got that entire
whipping out
engine
your
to
coat.
stop. And it took this dude spinning these tiny wheels 5 minutes of the movie, and
Also-
not in slow motion. 5 minutes to move like 2 degrees to the left.
To bring it back up too, because you just brought up the Titanic. They also on this spaceship have people down in the belly of the ship adding coal to the fire to get the fucking spaceship to move.
Yep.
The
So,
spaceship.
Okay, enough.
All right.
Peacemaker, episode 3.
Let us
Peacemaker.
make peace.
Yes.
So they've they incorporated a bunch of stuff from the DCEU that is now officially canon in the DCU.
Perfect.
He's literally picking and choosing all the good stuff and being like, none of the bad stuff that's coming with us. But I liked Joel Kinnaman as Rick Flag. So when he got killed by Peacemaker in the Suicide Squad, I was bummed. I was like, I actually like this guy.
I didn't
So-
like him. I didn't like him as Rick Flag Jr. I like this version of Rick Flag Jr. much better than Rick Flag Jr. in Suicide Squad.
Do you think
and the
he's like a
Suicide Squad.
dork, but actually like a great killer, like a great soldier, but he's
No.
like just a dork
No.
here?
No, because if he was actually a great soldier, he wouldn't be working in the Argus offices. He'd be
If
out
he was a great
doing
soldier,
stuff.
he would be able to go ahead, I don't know, be a little bit more stealthy about his surveillance in the office.
No. Listen, I think this is what ties into. I think based on the dimension that they are in, I think Joel Kinnaman's. And I don't know if this is going to be true, but I think Joel Kinnaman's character is part of the freedom fighter people that are like trying to liberate the world, because the world's not. It can't be good. Like it can't be a good place to live.
It definitely isn't, Kevin.
I'm telling you, I went
Speak
back
it-
and watched the episode. There are no people of color in the backgrounds of these shots.
How
There
about the
was
terrorist
one
organization
wrong
called
guy,
the
though.
Sons of Liberty?
This is in the Sons of Liberty are trying to get back to America what it was supposed to be, and not what it is in the world that they're in. I'm telling you, there's no way that this is not a good world. I bet you Rick Flag Jr. in this world is working with them, and he's nervous around Peacemaker because Peacemaker's like one of the ultimate fucking racists. That are
So
running the
where
planet.
do you think Senior's at? Do you think he got killed by someone, or do you think he's alive?
Yeah, I think Senior's dead in this one. I also think at some point the living Peacemaker is going to bring Rick Flag Jr. back to his dimension to reunite him with his daddy, and they're both going to be like, "What?" Because each one's dead in each dimension.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Makes
yeah,
sense.
that's where I was thinking.
I bet
It's
that
kind of
happens.
like a peace offering to Rick Flag Sr. for sorry for killing your son, but he was kind of a fucking tool. Here,
And I said this to
take this
John.
gigantic flapping pussy.
I said this to John earlier at the workplace. Like, what I have a theory about what I think the first thing that's going to set off, maybe not the first thing that's going to set off alarms in Peacemaker's head about like that there's something off with this world. But I guarantee you that his what's her face, his daughter,
Waller's daughter.
God, what is her name? I never get
Waller.
her name right. It's like it's not Ebediah. What's her name? The other member of
Who?
Daniela Brule or whatever her name is
Oh,
the
Addie?
character. What's her fucking name though? Why can't I remember?
They call her Addie.
Addie, sure.
Her name is
Adebayo.
Adebayo. Leota Adebayo.
I always want to say Ebediah. I keep fucking it up. Adebayo. I guarantee you, Adebayo crosses into this world, and all of a sudden, every fucking person sees her is like, "What the fuck?" And it's gonna be like this big thing.
Well, where they left off, Peacemaker is walking into a fucking bear trap right now. So
Yeah.
they immediately turn around, or I think they might switch places in the end. Like, I'll stay here and you can take Rick Flag Jr. over there. We'll call it square.
I don't know. Because I don't. If this is if this is, people are saying it might be Earth X, which are the comic books, is an Earth that the Nazis won. So like in World War II. So this might be.
That sounds right.
This might be that world. So there's nothing to do. That world's fucked. So I mean, there's no one's staying. None of the main characters are staying in that world. Like,
I think they should finish. This season. You find out it's Earth X, the Nazis won. They should finish this season by introducing a live action GI robot, and they just bring him to that door and say, "Go have fun."
Oh God, that'd be awesome.
Nazis.
Yeah, and then they just close the door, and you just hear absolute mayhem fucking going off, and you're like, "All right."
Well, what if they get all the creature
Your son,
commandos to help?
Operated boy.
Oh my God, Duggan! I didn't even think about the fact that he said that the last 3 episodes of this season have tons of cameos from DC characters. I didn't even think about the creature commandos. You could literally see David Harbour as Frankenstein in this fucking season.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, we already have our first character from Creature Commandos in the first 3 episodes with
Who?
Rick Flag Sr.
Rick Flag Sr.
Oh yeah. I was like, who? What about him? I was talking about the creature.
Frank Grillo.
Frank Grillo, better than John Barenthal.
Jesus Christ.
Fight your fucking mouth right now.
Yeah. So I think Adebayo. Scott Baio, I think, is gonna.
Adobe.
Scott Baio would love that universe actually, but the Adebayo is gonna go in there and like probably be immediately like attacked, assaulted, and like kidnapped by whoever, and Peacemaker's gonna be like, "Fuck, I need to go kill my fucking father and brother again." So
That's not gonna fuck him up at all.
Yeah, Kevin. So Kevin and I on Sunday in the locker room were talking about just Peacemaker's body count
so
in that building.
Oh yeah.
Oh, amazing.
So
the
many.
way he was sneaking around in those leather pants was fucking hysterical.
Yep.
With
How
a
about
pencil.
The pencil kill where it's just one each and they just
He lifts him
lifted
off the ground. I was like, ah.
No, he doesn't just lift him up. He starts working it like a fucking like bike pedal too. It's like horrible.
The best is the axe right to the fucking dome. Wait, what happened?
Wait, what happened?
It's like
That poor
rip.
bastard. That best dude. He could have killed that dude with a gust of wind. That poor
Dude, I don't know why.
Anthony, man.
I don't know why, but when he was behind the copier and he hit that guy, right, and he takes the gun and he turns it and the door opens and he shoots that lady, I don't know why I laughed so hard when the guy came up and he's like, Amy! Like, I just, I don't know why. Like,
When he jumps up on the copier and he sits there and just drop kicks the dude's fucking head into the wall, I was like, Oh my god.
So
Oh.
good. Leather pants and
Brutal.
loafers, amazing.
Yep.
Brutal.
He was
And
unbelievable.
it was so good. I like that he pulled the bombs, literally just unplugging the two
Yep.
wires, and he's like, "Ah,
So,
all right."
so why didn't you tell him that Peacemaker had a mutant duck?
Yeah.
What's a mutant duck? It's
Why
just
would
a
I-
normal
why would I
bald
say that
eagle.
Eagle's a duck. Like,
It's a
if
meta
it's
duck.
take
It's a
advantage
meta duck.
of
It's a meta duck.
You're taking advantage of my disability by not telling me it's an eagle?
Why would I do that? Because it's hilarious. It's like, which it is. No, but I love that all of a sudden, with no introduction, all of a sudden you just get Michael Rooker's character
Michael-
walking
yes.
with them in the background. He's like, who the fuck is this? It's like, oh, this is what's his name? Rip Van Wild or something. I don't remember what his fucking name is.
Red something.
Yeah. And it's
Oh,
like,
hold on.
nobody kills eagles gooder than me.
Yeah.
Red Saint Wild.
Red State
And he's like, Jesus Christ, is that even legal?
And then I like that he tries to work it. He's like, yes, for the next 24 hours, I'll kill that eagle and
And
any eagle.
an eagle on the way.
No, just the one
Like,
eagle.
no, just one-
Damn it.
oh, damn it.
Oh, damn it.
Economos, are you in? No, I'm fucking out. You're fired. I'm in.
I'm
But
in.
I'm not working with piece of shit eagle killer. That's all right. You're assigned a new partner.
Yeah.
Ah,
Jagger.
Kung Fu Master or Judo Master.
And you know what's funny is because I don't know much about these are like such D-list characters for like, so I don't know anything about Judo Master, right? So I was like, okay, that's obviously just a fun new agent name he picked for himself. No, the character in the comics' real name is Rip Jagger.
That's
And
great.
I was like, this is so good. It's so good. I think episode 3 was my favorite episode of the season.
So
Too,
far, yeah.
by the way, the season, every episode's been so good.
I
This one
thought 2 was good.
I love this one. I like that he had that like the little. I don't know what it is. I loved like innocent hardcore too. The character.
Mhm.
I was like, oh, she's so likable. She's so
I-
likable.
I love the fact. So they're talking on the park bench, and I'm seeing these people running by, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
where are
right?
these people going? And then
I
you
thought the
find
same
out
thing.
some fucked up shit's going on when the guy falls,
Boom!
and then just fucking explodes.
I
was
thought
like,
they were
I was
running
like,
from
oh
something.
shit!
I thought they were running from something, and then he was gonna have to step into action for something like down the block. But then when the dude falls over and boom,
Yeah.
oh no, Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jerry.
Okay, be
Jerry.
be very careful with these because we all saw what happened to Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry.
Jerry.
Oh, they got enough Sillalala acid to blow up an entire building. Sillalala? That's not a real damn thing, is
Is
it?
that a real thing? I want to bring up one
I have
thing.
a theory.
Oh, go ahead. Theory, and then I'll bring up my thing.
What with giggles? What if the Sons of Liberty is a plant by the Peacemaker of that universe, right? To try to get back in the good graces with Hardcourt.
How? How would they know that she would be there?
He plans different things to happen at certain points with him, his brother, and his father to make them all seem like good people that are required to be needed, right? So they go ahead, they plant these false flags with these people because look at the fucking armor device. It's a thumbs up and a thumbs down. And he couldn't figure out to press the thumbs down. He disarmed every cable rather than press the thumbs down and go,
How do you know that the disarm though? You don't know what that is.
John.
That could be plus minus.
John, it was a circle though. So if he had gone on the opposite side of it, he would have blown himself up.
Kevin, there's a timer that has a
I'm close
1
to
and a
you.
fucking 0.
You and your timers. All right. Yeah.
It doesn't go 0, 1, 6.
I don't think that's what's happening. Sorry, John. I love
That's
you
okay.
and everything.
Oh, it's
I-
fine.
I think it's a world where everybody, because his dad's a piece of shit. There's no way that in that universe his dad's not a piece of shit. There's no way his brother's not who was raised by this man was not a piece of shit.
He's
I
got a
think
cool
it's a-
suit, though.
I mean, I also think
He looks like
I also
Judge Dredd.
he does. I also think that the Peacemaker that the real Peacemaker killed was also a piece of shit.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So
Although the
I
pills.
think you kind of you had it right where they lived in a world where they didn't have to be racist towards anybody because it wasn't needed. So they were a loving, happy family. So I don't think they're bad people. I really think they're nice, good people. And these Sons of Liberties are just people who like to stir shit. I think it's just that. It's that simple.
I think there's probably something to that, because I can't imagine they're not Superman. You know what I mean? They're not like enslaving the whole fucking planet. So it's got to be that they were raised in a place where they just could be. They wouldn't be racist or whatever, because someone has already taken care of that issue for them.
Yeah, I think they were just raised right, and they were
not that there's anything wrong. Not that I agree with it. It's not an issue in their world. It's an issue. Is what
you're
I'm
saying
saying.
in the text chain that you wish it was more like that. I want you to embellish on that a little bit.
So one thing that I've noticed, if you notice during the intro, which has grown on me a little bit, still not as good as season 1. When we get to that part, and it's basically the characters from the other universe, you see a version of what's his face? Vigilante, where he is in like all black with like a black hat, like he's doing some black ops shit. And I believe that
looks like Snake Eyes.
Yeah, I believe that's the other dimension version of him, and I'm interested to see what's going on with that, because he does not have glasses at that point.
What if it's just Vigilante trying to blend in?
Could be.
Yeah.
I think
that's Vigilante. He says, "I'm going to take you to the other dimension." He goes, "Oh, I got to blend in," and that's what he goes with.
Takes off his glasses, puts a hat on.
Yep. I almost like that better.
I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't fucking wait. As soon as
what do you mean tomorrow? Is it tomorrow or tonight?
Yes,
Thursday. Oh, yeah. It was that one time where we had the podcast on Thursday because my face was numb.
Right.
Yes.
I was
you
all
were
excited
unable to speak because you had to be put out for your teeth.
I was not put out. I had loads of Novocaine and nitrous.
You definitely had loads in your mouth. That's correct.
Novocaine, baby.
Loads in my mouth.
Critics have only seen the first 4 episodes of this season, though. So
I thought it was the first 6.
I thought it was 4. I think it's an 8-episode season. I know he said the last 3 episodes have tons of cameos in them. So,
oh boy,
you think we're gonna see John Johns?
Why can't we get like pre-screens of this shit? Are we not?
Because we don't have enough followers. We have like 415 followers,
and 9 of them are me.
There you go.
Well, if we go ahead and we reach out to Frank Grillo and John Bernthal and all the people that we know that will respond to us for no reason.
Well, John Cena doesn't know that there's a New England-based podcast that's talking exclusively about him for like years. If he knew, he would help us out.
See, if you were on IG, then we could really, get an assault on all fronts.
I know his cousin.
Yeah, work that magic.
My wife
hasn't talked to him in years.
I bet he got his number.
We got to get him on here.
We gotta
get him on here.
He probably is like, oh, here's another thing. Look at this image. I didn't even realize this. I have this image. No, I have this image here saved here. Do you see the flag? See the flag in the image I have here?
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a bunch of flags in the episode, and they're always rolled up like that, or only showing the stripes. You don't get to see
what's on the other side of it.
What's on the star?
Because is it a swastika?
Dude, it probably is a swastika. I saw that as a potential Easter egg that people were talking about.
Oh God, Kevin, you might be right.
Stars.
No. And I was getting I couldn't stop it and pause it at the right places to get it. But I was even reading while on my rewatch because I was so determined to find out if there were any people of color in the background. But then I started pausing at the DMV and I'm like reading the things in the background. I'm like, is this going to give me any clues to the episode? And there was nothing.
There was one brown person in that episode.
I don't think there was, and I think
it was the guy who sold him the hot dog.
You couldn't see him.
He was Middle Eastern, 100%.
Dude, he could have been an Italian guy.
What fucking Italian guy do you know that sells hot dogs?
I don't know. In fucking
you go to fucking Fenway Park and 90 of them there's fucking 90 Italian hot dog and sausage vendors.
Not hot dogs.
They'll have hot dogs.
I mean, there's really no difference between sausages and hot dogs.
And Duggan's gone. Do you think that he knew that it was going to shut his computer off? Or
no? No.
He's coming back.
John, you just pissed Duggan off more than anything else that we've
He
said
was like,
today.
That's the most craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yep.
I do not agree with that, but it was great.
Yeah, I think you're gonna see it's some kind of Nazi world, and honestly, they probably found a way to kill baby Superman when he landed because they're like fucking alien.
Oh, for sure.
Take it out, like
Because that's the question. How every trophy that's in that trophy room or the lounge or whatever fucking they call it is the three of them. They are the greatest superheroes in that dimension.
of
That
that
trio.
area.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
In general.
What's it called?
They're-
What was the name of the town that they're in?
Yeah,
I
but
don't
those could just
know.
be local newspaper clippings. That doesn't have to be national. They could
Now
just be
I
heroes
have
of-
to go back and watch that and pause it.
I'm
And look
telling
at-
you, you
look at
gotta
what's there.
I was doing that the whole episode. I was trying.
Yep.
I saw this one lady in Argus when he first walks into before he goes up to Rick Flag Jr. And I was like, oh, she's Spanish, but like, no, she's just a white or a tan-ish woman with long black hair. So I mean, it's crazy. I'm pretty sure it's like a Nazi world, and they're forced, indoctrined into like treating them like gods, or like they get in trouble.
That's just crazy that it went to such a dark dimension.
Yeah. But it has the things that he's in his life he thought he was missing. You know what I mean? So that's like he doesn't see what it is yet. And when he does, it's gonna blow. Like that's good because he's on this high right now, and it's just gonna be like, oh fuck.
Oh, it's
for
gonna
sure.
crash and burn hardcore because I feel like that goes against his belief.
100%.
Oh, he hates
100%.
Nazis. Imagine he hates Nazis, but all right.
I wish the shark was like the picture of the shark was on the flag.
The king shark?
Yeah, king shark.
It's
It's like king shark. Bro.
And
Hand.
all right, we're gonna end the podcast here. All right,
Bring it back,
everybody,
polka
thanks
dot
so
man.
much for watching. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll come at you with another one of these next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll have better connectivity issues than I had at the beginning of this, but we'll see.
Hopefully, we'll have the beginning worked out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Bye.